I hear a lot of people these days talking about purpose, and I think purpose is of the utmost importance. However, it can seem like a huge, daunting task. What's your purpose? What's your life purpose? And you might think, how am I going to come up with that? It seems sometimes impossible. What am I going to assign my entire life to doing? Now, if you don't know where to start with asking yourself, why? Find out what your whys are. Find out the reasons behind why you do everything. And I mean everything. What do you like to do on your day off? Why do you do it? What's important to you? Why is it important? Why do you exercise? Why do you lift weights? Is it to get stronger? Why do you want to be stronger? Is it so that one day, when you have a family, you can protect them? Now that's purpose. Life purpose doesn't have to be one huge, overarching goal or aim. It can be an amalgamation of a lot of whys. What do you do in your free time? What seems like the best idea to do? Is it to help your family? Because they help you? Because you want to deepen your relationships? Because you want to serve others? That's purpose. If you know your whys behind doing something, drive, motivation comes easy. Even suffering feels good if it's for a reason. If you don't know your overarching why, focus on what you do know. Focus on where you do know that you want to be and what you do know that you want to achieve. And then break that down. If there's a certain career path that you want to take, break that down. See what skills are necessary and then focus on them. Write down where you want to be in a few years' time. If you don't have all the answers, that's okay. Focus on the ones you do have. And everything else will start to become clear. Where you put your time will come to you quite obviously. What is and isn't a waste of time will become obvious. See this bee here beside me? I don't know if you can see it. But it has a job. And each day it gets up to complete it. It doesn't laze around in bed. It doesn't put things off. It has to get pollen so that the colony can create honey, so that they can feed themselves. That's purpose. There's a book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And he served time in concentration camps back in the war. And he said that the difference between the people that survived and the people that didn't was that they had meaning, they had purpose, they had a reason. They had a reason to endure the suffering, and so they did. Whether that was to lift others up or whatever it may be. What your why is doesn't matter. But the quicker you discover it, the easier everything else will become. The more you'll know how to manage your time and what suffering is worth doing and what isn't. And if you're struggling to think, don't worry, take time. Just ask yourself why. Take care, my friends.